It is the third day of 2026 in the new year. Happy New Year. And come on inside here to the Drumner Center on this Saturday afternoon here in early January. Wintry outside, very cold, but it's warm here in the Drumner Center. Come on in for this edition of Post Basketball. Doubleheader here today. Georgian Court University. The Lions in town to face off against the Eagles. We have a doubleheader. The women's will start first right now as the starting lineups are being introduced, and then the men's will follow following the conclusion of this one. And with that, we say hello and welcome courtside, everyone. Griffin Castle and so glad you could have us in here on this Saturday afternoon. Drumner Center, no place better to be here in early January. Post University women's basketball led by Courtney Burns in her third year, who has done an absolutely sensational job with this program, coming off of 2 CACC tournament appearances. A little bit of a slow start here to begin in the 25-26 season. 1-6 overall, 0-3 in conference, looking for their first CACC win here today against Georgian Court, who has played more games than the Eagles this season by quite a large margin. They are 3-9 overall coming into this one, 2-2 in conference, 1-7 on the road. As we are ready to get things rolling here in the women's game to begin. Alyssa Rossignol, second year here with the Eagles, has picked up almost where she left off last season. As she had a great year last year, transferred from Niagara University, NCAA Division I, and she is leading the charge for the Eagles this year, averaging 14.3 points per game along with 5.7 rebounds per game. Second on the team in rebounds per game, first on the team in points. As we take a look at our starting lineups for the Eagles, Cameron Porter, the sophomore guard from Chicago, Illinois. Megan Lansadell, the graduate student from Stamford, Connecticut, in her first year with the Eagles. Jasmine Day Cox, also a sophomore guard, second year here with Post. Claire Green, a senior from Storrs, Connecticut, as she will take the jump tip here. It's up, away, and we're off and running here at the Drumner Center. Georgian Court wins the tip. 33rd all-time meeting between the Eagles and the Lions. Eagles 23-9 all-time, and they force a turnover on their first trip down defensively. Again, 33rd all-time meeting. Eagles 23-9 all-time versus the Lions. They've won the last 9 meetings. Jasmine Day Cox, corner pop, 3 ball is up and off. And Green will track down the rebound. Feed inside to Rossignol, and a turnover right there for the Eagles. Lions looking for their first win against Post since January 7th, 2017. So looking for their first win in 9 years. Eagles hop in a zone, and they force another turnover here. Back-to-back turnovers for the Lions offensively. Rossignol the trail. She'll take it and miss from 3. Fight for the ball. Georgian Court comes away with it. Jade Dickinson, number 0. Farrah White, number 1. Niall McCargo, number 11. Morgan Sconza, the freshman, making her second start. And Carissa Smedley, number 30. That will round out the 5 for the Lions here to begin. Get a foul on the floor against the Eagles. Again, Cameron Porter, Megan Lansadell, Jasmine Day Cox, Claire Green, and Alyssa Rossignol, the 5 for Courtney Burns here to begin. Eagles super quick turnaround from their last game. They played at Jefferson yesterday. A 1 p.m. tip, and that's the third turnover here for the Lions to begin, and Green into the attacking 47. The Eagles lost 62-45 at Jefferson yesterday. Super quick turnaround as Jasmine Day Cox travels, and Emma Corman will sub in here for the Eagles. Into the game here for the first time for Georgian Court. It's Samantha Jones, number 2. She inbounds. A lot of turnovers here for both teams to begin this one. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Barging into the lane is Smedley, and that's another Lions turnover as Porter got in the way and took the charge. It'll be going down Eagles ball. I believe that's already 4 turnovers on the Lightning here, not even 2 minutes into this opening quarter. Porter's at the control, setting up the Eagles offense. Jones will defend, picks her pocket, out of bounds, last touch Lions. It'll be side out for the Eagles on the far sideline. Again, Courtney Burns shouting out the call from the sideline. Third season here at the helm for this Eagles program. Jazz Purazic, the head coach here for the Lions. 12th season as Carmen inside missed the bunny, got her miss, kicks it out. Day Cox the extra feed, Green for three. Porter hard into the lane, missed the floater, picking up the loose change. Day Cox can't finish and fouled on the floor after the offensive rebound. .746 to play here in this first quarter, still no score. Underneath the basket, out of bounds. Green into Porter, hoist, and too strong on the three, overcooked it. Niall McCargo into the front court here, Jones. The Eagles in the zone defense here, bounce it. Three ball on its way, Sconza missed it. Picking up the loose change inside and going off of the window and down. Jay Dickinson for two to open up the scoring. Lions strike first, nearly 3 minutes gone, first quarter. Carmen into the corner. Carmen up top, no hesitation. Three is short. Ball kept alive by Green, but secured by Jones. And the Lions will come the other way. Eagles 0-3 in conference, 1-6 overall, trying to snap their three-game skid. Eurostep, Smedley. Only the second home game of the year for the Eagles. They are 0-6 on the road, 1-0 here at home. And Day Cox got the layup to go, but fouled on the floor, so no shot. Imani Gillette into the game here for the first time for Georgian court. Only the seventh game that she has appeared in. Has not started in one game, yet she is leading the team in points per game at 11.5 and rebounds per game at 8.2. 2-0 here, Lions. 6:48 to play first quarter. Just getting rolling here at the Drumner Center. So glad you're with us here on this Saturday afternoon. Skating into the lane goes Day Cox. Missed the two, and Gillette the rebound. Gillette open, does not take it. Has not shot a three all year. That's where she works, in that mid-post area. Smedley, mid-range, got it. Smooth-looking stroke from number 30. She's had herself a nice year this year. This is her 10th start of the season, 11th game that she has appeared in, averaging 7 points per game, fourth on the team in that category. Porter. Inside, Rossignol and one, count it. Eagles on the board. Alyssa Rossignol again, another dominant year here. Spent her freshman year with Niagara. Transferred over last season as a sophomore. Was sensational for the Eagles last year. Misses the free throw, and a travel is called on Amaya Bray. Bray second on the team in points per game this year at 10.2. Tiara Tyson into the game for the first time. Rossignol slips it and ghosts it and finishes. 4 points for Rossignol here to start. She's got all four. Inside, high-low, into Smedley, and she banks it in. So Smedley's got 4 of the 6 for Georgian court, and they have a 2-point lead. Coming up on the midway point here in this first quarter. Day Cox, cross, drive. Day Cox hard to the hole, missed the bunny, wanted a foul, and a little slow to get up. Power play here, 5-on-4 for the moment. Day Cox back, Gillette inside, too strong. Porter jabs, drives, hard take, blocked, but a foul. Green and Lancidel back in here for the Eagles. Foul in the shooting motion, so it will be Porter to the line to shoot 2. Has appeared in all 7 games, has started in all 7, leading the team, third on the team in minutes per game at 31.7. 10.6 points per game this year for Porter. Knocks down the second. Eagles show a 2-1-2 press here, it appears. Gillette inside, double comes, feed it to the cutter. Easy basketball right there, give and go, and Jones finishes. Oldest play in the book, give and go, and it works for Georgian Court, and they go up 10-5. Lancidel throw it into the post. Rossino wants it, hammered, going up with it as soon as she caught it, and she'll go back to the line. Rossino from Enfield, Connecticut. Up from her scoring total last year. She averaged 12.9 last year in her first year with the Eagles. Again, 14.3 here to begin this campaign. Knocks down both. Maria Stanescu into the game here for the first time for Georgian Court. So Stanescu, McCargo, Bray, Gillette, and Jones. 5 on the floor here for Georgian Court. Porter, Rossignol, Lancidel, Green, and Tyson. The 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Travel down deep on the doorstep there for Stanescu. Eagles ball. A lot of turnovers here in this first quarter for Georgian Court. That is their 7th turnover here to begin, to the Eagles too. Porter, nice move, scoot to the hoop, she lays it in. And an errant pass goes out of bounds. 8th turnover here for Georgian Court. Day Cox back in. Porter will sub out. Alexi Hoy, the senior, wearing number 23 into the game here for the first time for Georgian Court. 1 point Lions lead. Rossino looking to go to work. Picks up her dribble and gets it out here for Tyson. The sophomore Tyson. Now Rossino. Shot clock down to 7. Still some time. Tyson, high-low. Rossino, too easy. Season high for Rossino was 30 points against AIC, and the lone win for the Eagles. She had a buzzer beater in that game to win it for Post. Corner pop too strong and fouled on the 3. Aaron closed out there by Tyson, and Bray will shoot at the line. Eagles on a 6-0 run, 3:19 to play here in the first quarter. Bray in and out on the first of 2. Second on the team in points per game this year, 10.2. Prior to that free throw, 18 for 27 from the line on the year. Shooting 3, makes the second. Snaps the Eagles' 6-0 mini run. Georgian court shows press. Bray goes 2 for 3 in that trip to the line. 1 point, Lions lead. Daycox in the backcourt here, skips it cross court. Green stumbling, gets her footing back. Daycox will reset, got the step, and missed the bunny with the left hand. Great move without a finish to show for. Going back door, it is Bray. Floater, no. Gillette tips it out of bounds, could not secure it. Porter back in for the Eagles. Tyson will grab a seat. And Dixon back into the game here for Georgian court. 2:52 to play first quarter. Just getting rolling here at the Drumner Center. Again, doubleheader here today on this Saturday afternoon. Men's will start at 3. Georgian court in town here to face off against the Eagles. Inside Carmen. Into the corner now Porter. Did not have a shot. Spins. Carmen. Daycox launches. Off. Fighting for the rebound, securing it. It's Dixon, and here comes Georgian court, leading by 1. The Eagles appear that they are in a 2-3 zone. Oh, Daycox, that's what she does. Such a great perimeter defender, and she goes in for 2. Defense into offense, forces the Lions to call for time. The Eagles, after being down 10-5 to start, have a 13-12 lead with 2:03 to play here in the first. Out of the quick Georgian court timeout. Daycox, 14 steals now on the year. That is what she does. She is a pesty defender on the perimeter. Had a ton of steals last year in her freshman year. Was a great addition to the team last year. There's a travel. The turnovers here just piling up in this first quarter for Georgian court. Daycox last year, 71 steals for the Eagles. Porter between the rings. The Eagles with a 1-point lead, 1:40 to play first quarter. Rossignol has it clears out, pulls up, baseline jumper. It's Cash. Falling on the floor, Lansadell picks it up. And I believe a kickball violation there on Gillette. It will stay here with the Eagles, leading by 3. Farrah White back into the game here for Georgian court. Alexi Hoy will grab a seat. Eagles will take it underneath the basket. Rossignol fakes the handoff. Green penetrates. Did not see what just happened there. Might have been a block. And Rossignol gets to the free throw line, missed the 2, and ripped away there by McCargo. White stumbles, travels, 11th turnover of this first quarter for the Lions. It is just killing them here to begin this one. They average 21.5 turnovers per game. The Eagles average 17.6. The Eagles 2 turnovers, 11 turnovers for the Lions. 3 off. Rossignol doing work inside. Earns his second chance points, and Eagles go up by 5. Rossignol now 12 points to the 17, dominating here to start. Gillette doing work down low on the other side of the court. That's going to be a fun matchup to watch all game. Gillette versus Rossignol Both teams' best players, both bigs, and that's going to be a fun matchup all afternoon long. Porter doubled, gets out of it, drives, nice, and fouled as she went to the hole with 31.4 remaining in the first quarter. Porter back to the line, 1 for 2. Has not been a balanced scoring attack here for the Eagles to start, but they will take it. Rossignol with 12 of the 17 here in this first quarter for the Eagles. Again, she's averages 14.3 on the season. She might eclipse that here in the first quarter. Likely not, but she will certainly eclipse it by halftime. As Porter misses both. Empty trip there for the sophomore. And White across the timeline. Lions really need to sort out this turnover problem here to begin this one. They're playing well other than that. High-low into Gillette, stripped, regains it, off of the window, too strong. And great rebound there by Dixon inside. Shot clock is off, and another travel on White. So Eagles will have the final shot of the quarter if they want it with 10.5 seconds remaining. 17-14 Eagles lead. Porter with 5, crossover kick. Rossignol, hot hand from the outside, misses short. And that will take us to the end of the first. A lot of turnovers for the Lions in that first quarter. The Eagles capitalized with a 3-point lead at the end of one. Out of the break, ready for the start of the second quarter here at the Jubner Center. 33rd all-time meeting between the Eagles and the Lions. Eagles 23-9 all-time, looking for their 10th consecutive win against Georgian Court. And more importantly here in this season, looking to snap their 3-game skid and pick up their first win in conference. 0-3 here to begin the season in CACC play. Have a 3-point lead as we have begun this second quarter. Alyssa Rossignol dominant here to start. 12 points, 12 of the 17 here for the Eagles, and they'll take it underneath the basket as there was a foul. Shot clock reset to 20 here for Post. Rossignol hands off. Porter. Day Cox, Rossignol, Tyson, and Green. The 5 on the floor here for the Eagles to begin quarter number 2. Rossignol traveled. The Eagles have done a good job taking care of the ball here. Only their 3rd turnover here this first half. McCargo, Bray, Dixon, Jones, and Gillette. The 5 on the floor here for the Lions to begin quarter number 2. Eagles in a zone defense. Tried to feed it inside to Gillette. Tough 2 there by Bray. Crashing the glass, it's Dixon, and throws it out of bounds. That's the turnovers that you can live with right there. Great effort crashing the glass there by Dixon. Eagles ball, leading by 3. Now the turnovers have destroyed Georgian court here to start this first half, but they are shooting very well from the field. 6 for 11. Eagles, on the other hand, not so much. 7 for 23. Hard drive. Daycox has it rejected out of bounds. She's had some great drives to the hole, but not able to finish anything as of yet. Freshman standout last year for post. Back here in her sophomore year. Will play a huge role for this Eagles team this year, as she did last year. Appeared in 29 games last year, started in 23. There's some nice transition basketball there for Georgian court as Jones reverses it home, and the Lions down 1. 3, Tyson corner short. Green fighting for the rebound, and she's fouled on the floor. Carmen and Lansadell will sub in here for the Eagles. Rossignol and Green will get a breather. Porter to trigger in. Tough pass into Tyson, but she secures it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Tyson cross, drive, missed it, got her miss, goes back up and in for 2. And Lansadell nearly got the steal off of the inbound pass. Back to a 3-point Eagles lead. Bray, feed it to the cutter, fade, McCargo goes glass. Cox to the cutter. Oh, nice extra feed. Lansadell Carmen missed it. And Georgian court gets a break right there. Can get the lead right here. Dixon. Oh, great high-low entry feed there from Smedley. And Dixon finishes. Lions back out in front. Some great offensive play here, other than the turnovers for the Lions. Daycox, driving kick. Tyson, no hesitation, off left. Georgian court, 9 for 14 from the field, 64%. Eagles cannot connect from downtown here to begin. 0 for 9 now from 3. Georgian court has only attempted 1 and missed. 2019 Georgian court. 7:15 to play here in this first half. Again, men's game is coming up next. Following this one, doubleheader here at the Drumner Center. Smedley will fire. Great box out there by Rossignol. Daycox sends it ahead. Green tracks it down on the baseline. Inside Rossignol, easy work. No answer for Rossignol down low, and she's got 14. Eagles with a 1-point lead. 6:40 to play. First half, Rossignol takes a shot. Dixon, floater, missed it. Rossignol still shaking up a little bit, and Porter comes away with the ball. Slowing it down here for the Eagles. Looks like they are going to get into something here. Post up here for Rossignol. Fades. Missed it. Morgan Sconza up top. Smedley. Georgian court has had no trouble beating the zone, except for the turnovers, of course. We get a foul on the floor against post. Georgian court will take it underneath the basket. Rossignol out, and Tyson in for the Eagles. Jones, plenty of time on the shot clock. Smedley ripped through, baseline drive, blocked, but a foul. Tyra Lovelock into the game here for the first time for Georgian court. Only averages 8.5 minutes per game. Smedley at the line, knocks down the first. Smedley splits a pair. Ball out of bounds, last touch. Georgian court. Porter nearly lost it, saves it in for Tyson, and she'll fade and connect. Tiara Tyson, second on the team this year in points per game at 11.6. Sophomore from Manchester, Connecticut, first year here with the Eagles, transferred from Central Connecticut State University after a freshman year. That's Division I. And has had a nice impact here on the Eagles here to begin this season. 23-21 post. Coming up on the midway point here of the second quarter. Smedley trying to get out of that corner, does so. Closed out there by Day Cox. Kicks it, three, left corner, splash. Morgan Sconza drills it. For the first made three from either team here in this game. Georgian court now 1 for 3. Lance Siddell. Porter, hard drive, bumped, missed it. Rebound collected there by Dixon, and it's hit out of bounds by Lance Siddell. One-point Lions lead. Sconza over her head, and that's a turnover here for Georgian court. Their 15th of the first half. They are on pace for well over 30 turnovers here in this game. Just really tough to win a ball game with that number that high. Green closed out. 14 to shoot here for post. Tyson looking to go to work. It's out for Lance Siddell, 3-2 strong. Weak side rebound collected by Smedley. Into the corner. It is another three from Sconza. Missed that one. Picked up by Smedley, and she finishes. And hurt after the lay-in. Able to get up pretty quickly after she took a hard fall. Lions with a 3-point lead with 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. Tyson's got it. Screen by Rossignol. Tyson takes it hard into the lane and finishes. And flexes after the bucket. Day Cox, that's what she does, and she'll sail in for two. She turns defense into offense all the time. Free throw line pull up. It's Smedley drilling it. That puts the Lions back out in front by one. Back and forth first half here thus far. It's been really entertaining, super competitive. Tyson looking to go back to work, chiseling and fading, and fouled, I believe, on the floor. Sconza out. It'll be Bray in. Carmen, Lansadell, Tyson, Porter, and Day Cox. So 5 on the floor here for the Eagles as they'll take it underneath the basket. 3:08 to play, second quarter. 1 point Lions lead. Porter looking to get it in. Trying to get it into Tyson. It's slapped out of bounds by Dixon. Porter, nice catch, but her momentum was taking her out of bounds, and that's an Eagles turnover. They're fourth of the first half. Done a great job in that category. Georgian court, not so much. 16 first half turnovers. Again, on pace for well over 30. Nearly another one right there. Tyson gambled. Ball hit out of bounds. Last touch, they say Eagles. Green will sub in. Tyson will sub out. 2:47 to play here in the first half. McCargo to trigger in. Bray, no hesitation, 3. Not enough on it. Fight for the ball as Dixon gets on the floor. Bodies hitting the floor, and Day Cox comes out of the pack. No numbers. She'll bring it out here with Porter. 2.5 to play, first half. Green inside. Carmen wants it. She's got it. Going to work here. The spin, the hook, and the rebound inside by Dixon. Still the Lions 1 point lead, 28-27. Approaching the end of this first half. It's out for Bray, passes up on the 3. Good ball movement into the hands of Smedley, and she's whacked going up with it by Porter. And Porter trying to urge her teammates on after the foul. That first one hits the heel and drops through. Gets the Tyrese Halliburton roll on the first of 2 from Smedley. If you're a Knicks fan, if you know, you know if you're a Knicks fan. Both good there from Smedley. And a 3-point Lions lead as we are at the final 2 minutes of this first half. The Eagles trying to snap their 3-game losing streak, pick up their first win in conference. Super quick turnaround for posts. They played yesterday at Jefferson. Really tough to play on the road, travel back home, and then play a game the next day. The Eagles with a great job here, though, in this first half. Georgian court, 2-2 in conference, trying to get above 500 and avoid going under 500 in conference. Tyson, nice, missed it. And the rebound inside there by Dixon, and Bray will run the point guard here for Georgian court. Smedley up top, McCargo back to Smedley. Takes it into a thicket of defenders and fouled. Lansadell in, Green out. 1:31 to play here in the first half. Georgian court to take it underneath the hoop. In for Smedley. 18 to shoot. McCargo's open. She wants it. Day Cox slips. Smedley. Oh, what a feed inside Dixon. The beneficiary. What a pass by Smedley. And it's a 5-point Lions lead. Porter, spin. Nearly traveled. Carmen will launch and nail a 3. Big shot. The Eagles needed that one to go down. Georgian court was going on a very mini run. And Carmen knocks down the triple. Dixon will take it hard at Carmen. The floater on the run is off. And Porter will slow it down. Eagles down 2, 48 seconds to play here in the first half. Jump ball, Lovelock with some great defense right there. And it's going to be Georgian court ball. McCargo, kick it. Bray, launch it. 3 short. Great rebound there by Smedley, but she threw it into the wrong hands. Daycox missed it. Lancidel up top. Carmen. Porter behind the back. Whacked. Goes down and a foul. Chance at 3 for Porter. Porter can't hit the free throw to complete the 3-point play. Shot clock is dark. Georgian court can take the final shot of the half. We're tied at 32, 8 seconds to play. Big time conference doubleheader here for the Eagles. Smedley with 2, with 1 to beat the Horn. And we end the half exactly how we started it. All tied up here in Waterbury. 32-32. Halftime is up. We'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back to the Drumner Center, getting ready for the start of the second half here between the Eagles and the Lions. 32-32 at the end of the first half. As we take a look at our first half stats, Georgian Court shooting much better than the Eagles from the floor. 48% for the Lions, 33% for the Eagles. Georgian Court dominating the rebounding category, 28-18, but not dominating the turnover category. They had 18 first half turnovers to the Eagles 5. That's a big discrepancy here in this one to start through the first half. As we welcome you back courtside, Griffin Cass on hand. Alyssa Rossino leading the way for the Eagles with 14 at her season average from that first half. Eagles looking to snap their 3-game losing streak, get their first win here in conference, and also get their 10th consecutive win against the Lightning in the all-time series. Daycox, Porter, Green, Rossignol, and Lansadell, the 5 to begin things here for the Eagles in the third quarter. Second half is underway. We're all tied at 32. Really fun first half, super competitive. Nice handoff. Porter whacks, and a clear foul by Dixon. Sconza, Smedley, Lovelock getting the start here in the second half. McCargo and Dixon, the 5 on the floor here for Georgian Court to begin the third quarter. Porter misses the first. Eagles have actually won the offensive rebounding category 12-9, but getting annihilated in the defensive rebounding category 19-6. Porter gets the back end of 2 to follow to put the Eagles out in front, 33-32. In that first half, the only player in double figures for the Lions is Carissa Smedley. In and out there on the corner pop 3 from Sconza. And she hustles back, and Porter with a full head of steam getting downhill. Bump, missed it, Lovelock rebounds. 5-on-4 power play here. Porter a little slow to get back, gets back into the picture here. Lovelock. Dixon, nearly a turnover, and we'll stay here with Georgian Court. Again, 18 first half turnovers for Georgian Court. They average 21.5. Desperately need to fix that category. Anyone who's played basketball, coached basketball, or is a fan of the game knows how detrimental turnovers can be to you, especially live ball turnovers. Smedley, a little bit of a wild shot, and Green harnesses the rebound. Into the front court. Whistle and a problem with the clock. Cox comes to get it. Green. Rossino wants it. She's got it, and she banks it home. 16 now for number 23. Above her season average at 14.3. She's been dominant here to start. And there's a turnover. Day Cox the other end, ahead of the field. Timeout, Lions. Eagles take a 5-point lead here to begin the third. 8:22 remaining here in the third. Out of the Lions timeout, it's their ball, side out. 37-32 Eagles, 8:22 to play here in the third. Georgian Court just snapped their 3-game skid with a win, a dominant win at that, against Queens on New Year's Eve with a 76-53 W. Eagles trying to snap their 3-game skid. Offensive 3 seconds there on Dixon, I believe, and that's the 20th turnover on Georgian Court. About right at their season average, and we still have 8:08 to play in the third. Turnover is just killing the Lions here in this one. And they can't say it enough. 20 turnovers, and they're only down 5, which is truly remarkable when you think about it. Tyson steps into the 15-footer and knocks it down. The Central Connecticut State University transfer. It's had a nice impact here for the Eagles to begin this season. She's got 8 points, and there's another turnover. Day Cox leaks out, goes up, and missed it. In the corner, it's McCargo. Gets out of it with a pass to Smedley. Walking that tightrope on the baseline. Pass deflected out of bounds by Green. Some good activity from number 10. Bray in. Lovelock out. And Jones will sub in. And Sconza will come out. McCargo to trigger. 7:09 to play in the third. 7-point Eagles lead. Smedley, mid-range, got it. Quick trigger off of the inbound pass, and Lions cut it down to 5. We're under 7 minutes to play in the third. Again, just a friendly reminder, we are not done yet here at post, as there is a steal landing on 2. Jones missed the layup, and Dixon the rebound. McCargo, nice pass. Jones redeems herself for 2. 3-point game. Yeah, so not done yet after this women's game. We have the men's coming up next in the second half of our doubleheader. Back-to-back turnovers for the Eagles. Bray takes it in, rejected out of bounds by Day Cox. Get that weak stuff out of here. Dixon falls on it. McCargo kept her pivot foot down. Plenty of time to shoot here for Georgian Court. 18 on the shot clock. Slipping inside. Smedley. Now McCargo. Leans. Fires. Gets the roll. And a mini 6-0 run here for Georgian Court to bring themselves down 1. Trying to get it to their workhorse, Rossignol, and she's fouled on the floor. Shot clock at 17 to reset to 20 with 5:55 to play in the third. Green in. Lansadell out. Get into Rossignol, takes it hard along that baseline, gets the roll off of the rim. And that snaps the Georgian Court 6-0 run. 18 now in the game for Rossignol. Certainly has a chance, a very good chance at that, to eclipse her season high runner. Dixon missed it. Rossignol gobbles up the rebound. 3-point Eagles lead coming up on the midway point here in the third. Good move there by Green, fouled on the floor. Marissa, 21-7 in the turnover category. Rossignol to get it in. for Porter. Takes it hard along that baseline. Rossino cuts, and that's an errant pass. 8th turnover now for the Eagles. Spotting up, left corner. Way strong there by Amaya Bray. Rossino, Porter, Green. Doesn't get the roll. Gillette the board, and Smedley will bring it across the timeline. 3-point game, 4:50 to play in the third. Bray up top. Gillette. Hard pound dribble. Bray will try the other corner. And Strong as well. Inside, off and down. Jones cuts and scores. Back to a 1-point game. Timeout. Courtney Burns. 4:19 to play in the third. Eagles with a 1-point lead. All right, out of the Eagles timeout, clinging to a 1-point lead. Back and forth we go here in this one. 41-40 Eagles, 4:19 to play in the third. Eagles 1-6 overall this season, 0-3 in conference on a 3-game losing streak. Georgian court, 3-9 overall this season, 2-2 in conference. Hard drive, Green. That's a charge. And it's Smedley putting her body on the line. Eagles won the last meeting 74-61 at Georgian Court on January 18th, 2025. Gillette finds some room inside and binks it in. Lions out in front. Looking for their first win against the Eagles in 9 years. The last win came on January 7th, 2017. Day Cox, great move, missed it. Pass deflected out of bounds by Tyson. Good hands. And Lansadell will check in. Jones with it. Gillette wants it. Stops, pops, hits. 3-point Georgian Court lead. The Eagles just had their largest lead of the game a couple moments ago at 39-32, and that is evaporated with a 12-2 run here by the Lions. Lansadell's got it. White defends. Tyson goes in. Rossino on the doorstep. Fades. Connects. Big shot. 20 now for Rossignol. Jones, Smedley, White. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Really fun game here between the Lions and the Eagles in the first half of our Saturday afternoon Drubner Center post basketball doubleheader. Oh, what a move! Smedley to the hole and finds two. Porter, dangerous pass, intercepted by Jones. Lands on two, fouled. Jones at the line. Eight for 14 from the stripe coming into today. Her first free throws of the game. Connects on both. Gillette out, making her first appearance into the game. It's Kayla Mateo, the sophomore guard from Harlem, New York. A 5-point Georgian court lead after the Eagles early in this third quarter had a 39-32 lead. Rossignol hard to the hole and fouled on the floor by Mateo. Rossignol just trying to take matters into her own hands here. She nearly has half of the Eagles' points here this afternoon. She's got 20. Eagles have 43. And she is nowhere near done. She's got it right here. Hands it off Porter. Wants a post up. Cut there by Lansdale. Push shot. Trickles in. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Eagles down 3. Trying to get their first win in conference here in the 25-26 season. The push shot on the other end by Bray is off. Ball hit out of bounds. They say last touch Rossignol. McCargo in and White out. And they change the call. It's going to be Eagles ball. Rossignol hands it off. Porter slips in. Simple offense for the Eagles. Bray has it stripped off of her leg. Two turnovers for Georgian Court. They have settled the turnovers down here in this third quarter, and they force one right there and get it right back. Jones, bounce it. Hit out of bounds, last touch Rossignol with 1:09 to play in the third. Tyson in, Rossignol out. 1 point Georgian Court lead. Gillette will sub back in for Georgian Court. Get in for Mateo. Jones. Jones. Chest pass out of bounds. 23rd turnover now for Georgian Court. Eagles looking for the lead. There's a stagger screen on the weak side, and we get a foul on the floor against Georgian court. They get Mateo. Eagles in the bonus, so it will be free throws here for Tyson. 20 for 29 from the line on the year coming into this one. Knocks home the first. Eagles in front. Only the second home game of the year here for Post. They were supposed to have two against Bentley and Adelphi on the 17th and 20th, respectively, in December. They both got canceled. Timeout called by Georgian court with 36 seconds remaining in the third. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Georgian court ball. 10-second difference shot and game clock here. Shot clock at 25 off the inbound. 49-48 Eagles. The Eagles had a 39-32 lead here early in the third. And Georgian court went on a run. Gray in some pain. She'll sub out. White will sub in. .2-second difference. Shot and game clock. Shot clock at 11. Jones jabs. Feed. Gillette knocked around into the hands of DeCox, and she's fouled. And she'll shoot. 24 turnovers for Georgian court, and they are only down one. It's really remarkable. Cox is true on the first. What has kept Georgian court afloat, and more than afloat, only down two, is the rebounding category. At 23, excuse me, that's just defense. 34-24. DeCox hits both, and they are shooting better than the Eagles. Georgian court 20 for 42. Eagles 21 for 53. 3-point post lead. Shot clock is dark, and Georgian court can take the final shot of the quarter. White's got it. With 4, with 3. McCargo behind the back. Hesitates, fires, blocked, and that'll take us to the end of the third. Eagles, 10 more minutes remaining, trying to snap their 3-game skid. Start of the fourth quarter, Lions ball down 3. Scoring summary here through 3 quarters, 17-14 Eagles in the first, 18-15 Georgian Court in the second, and then 19-16 just now Eagles in the fourth. Gillette goes up fouled. I believe they get Rossignol, and Amani Gillette will shoot 2. 56.8 free throw percent on the year. 25 for 44. Gillette in and out on the first. Gillette nails the second. 51-49. Eagles lead it. Big game here for Post. Gotta have it. 3-game losing streak, 0-3 in conference. Rossignol turns, fires, doesn't get the roll. Green with a nice rebound. Cox will infiltrate the paint and float it up and down. She's into double figures now, give her 10. So 3 Eagles now in double figures. Rossignol with 20 leading the way. Cox and Tyson each have 10. Courtney Burns thought it was a backcourt there. Certainly has a case. White up top. Sconza for 3. Right place, right time for Smedley. Cox, nice bounce. Rossignol is on the doorstep. And a jump ball there with Gillette. Great hands by Amani Gillette. It'll stay here with Post. Sconza out, Bray in. 53-51 Eagles, 8:47 remaining in the fourth. Men's game coming up next between Georgian Court and Post. Stick around, but for now we got a really good finish here in the women's game. Rossignol the cut. And goes out of bounds. Last touch Rossignol as she was trying to pass out. Georgian Court can tie or take the lead right here in this possession. Carmen and Rossignol out. Georgian Court methodical and breaking the Eagles' press. Gillette gets a touch. Immediately gets it out. Smedley. White. Back to Smedley. Shot clock at 10. It's Bray hoisting. 3 well short. Out of bounds. Eagles ball. Tyson in. Cox out. 8:15 remaining in the fourth. 2-point Eagles lead. Trying to hang on here. Only their second home game of the year. 0-6 on the road. 1-0 here at home. What an effort there as Tyson will let it go out of play. Smart play. Great effort there by Smedley when crashing into the scores table. And she might have done something to the scoreboard because the scoreboard is off. And looks like out of power, and we'll take a quick. Now it's back. 8:06 remaining in the fourth. 53-51 Eagles. We're all good. Scoreboard back up and running. Thrilling finish. On tap here at the Drubner Center. I think the officials are going to need to sort out the shot clock or game clock here. Mateo will sub in as Smedley needs to be attended to by the medical staff. Porter across the timeline, setting up the Eagles offense. Green's got it. Dribble handoff here with Tyson. Hard into the paint, lands on two, has it rejected. Great block by Dixon. Bray had a notion, gets it out, gets it back, feeds into Gillette, wants to go to work. One-on-one with Carmen. Shot clock at 10. Dixon inside, Gillette. Tie game. Great ball movement, high-low action there for Georgian Court. They've been going to that type of action all game. 7:15 remaining in the fourth. Into the paint goes Lansadell. She's in and out on the mid-range J. And Georgian Court can take the lead. High-low. Cutter. Mateo nearly banks it in and fouled. 7 minutes even remaining here in the fourth. And Kayla Mateo, the sophomore, will go to the line. She has only attempted 2 free throws on the year. She made both of them. We'll get a timeout by Post. We're all knotted up at 53 with 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. Don't go anywhere. Great finish coming up next here at the Drumner Center. Mateo at the line. Third and fourth free throws for her on the season. 2 for 3 now on the year. Mateo laces the back end of 2. And the Lions go out in front, 54-53. Green, Day Cox, Porter, Rossino, Carmen, 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Smedley, White, Mateo, Gillette, and Bray, the 5 on the floor here for Georgian Court. Oh, great idea. Pass was not executed properly. Rossino was wide open underneath the basket, and Green just a little out of her reach, out of bounds, turnover by the Eagles. Bray, Gillette, banks it in. That's easy work all day for the Lions at high-low action. Gillette has got 13 now. Carmen settles for the mid-range J, missed it, trying to follow up her shot. Timeout called by Georgian Court. Out of the Georgian Court timeout, 3-point Lions lead with 6:15 remaining in the ballgame. White works with Smedley. Smedley works with White. Breaks the press. Gillette plopping herself at that high post area. Wrestling for the ball. We got a tie-up and some words between Rossignol and Mateo. Tensions high in this tightly contested battle here in the CACC. Appears that we're all good. Jones will come in, Mateo will sub out, and Rossignol will sub out. So both of the players involved in the altercation sub out here with 5:57 to play in the fourth. So both teams will go back to their benches here as the officials sort some stuff out here. All right, so I believe we get a foul against the Lions. So it's the Eagles' ball, 5:57 to play in the fourth. They trail by 3. Big time finish upcoming here at the Drubner Center. The Eagles looking for their first win in conference, trying to snap their 3-game skid, and additionally win their 10th consecutive game against the Lions. Lancidel. Porter comes to get it. She'll drive in. Bank shot. No. Green rebounds. The Eagles working around the perimeter. Day Cox into the paint. Off of the heel. Tracks down the offensive rebound and a fresh 20 for Post. Gambling with Jones. 0-step Porter. Kick out. Day Cox. Push shot. Off. Midway through the fourth quarter, Bray had a notion. Across the lane, flips it up, banked it in, but a whistle and a foul, a charge. Porter draws it. 25 turnovers now on Georgian court. They had 18 that first half. They definitely figured that category out here as the game has progressed. A ton in that first half. They've limited it here in the second half. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. 56-53, Lions. Rossignol looking to go to work with Gillette. Wants it back. She's got it back. Jabs. Keeps that pivot foot down. Shot clock at 12. Rossignol will chisel. Pick up her dribble. Needs a friend. And a 3-second violation, I believe, on the Eagles. 14 turnovers now for Post, and that was a costly one right there. So plenty of time. 3-point game. Jones doubled. Smedley back to Jones. Poked free out of bounds. 18 to shoot. White traveled. Shuffle that pivot foot. 26 turnovers now for Georgian court as they give it right back. Men's game upcoming to wrap up our Saturday afternoon Drubner Center post-basketball doubleheader Georgian court men's team getting ready to come on. Rossino, nice, missed it. Fouled by Lansdale was Gillette. And it's Lions ball, 4:07 to play in the fourth. McCargo, dangerous pass, and Green nearly had it, and she commits a foul. High-low, back in, Gillette right there. She's got 15. And a 5-point Georgian court lead. Porter. Pass deflected out of bounds there by Bray. Porter the cross, the pull-up. Too strong. Smedley with the board. Smedley's got 17, leading the way into the corner. Bray, this is a big shot. Gillette the board, back up, and fouled. Gillette 1 for 2 from the line here in this one. Again, 56.8% from the line on the year coming into today as we get a timeout called by Post. 3:21 remaining in the fourth. Georgian court with some breathing room with a 58-53 lead. Out of the timeout, Gillette at the line. Too strong on the first. Whether she makes this next one or not, it stays at a 2-possession game, 3:21 remaining in the fourth. In and out on the second. Empty trip, stays at a 5-point Lions lead. 3:15 remaining in the fourth. Daycox, Porter, Lansdale, Tyson, and Carmen. Tyson takes it hard. Bank shot, missed it. Hit out of bounds, last touch, Lansdale. Bray and McCargo work together, breaking the Eagles' press. We are under 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. 5-point Lions lead. Ball kicked, out of bounds. Last touch, the kick goes against Georgian court. And Rossino back in. Rossino's got it. Spin, bank shot, foul. Rossignol 2 for 3 from the line here in this one. 78.1% from the stripe on the year. 25 for 32 coming into today. Eagles down 5, 2:38 to play in the fourth. First one's money. This next one will make it a one-possession game. Rossignol is on target from the line. Two big ones right there for the Eagles. 3-point game. 2:35 remaining in the fourth. Neither team has gotten much breathing room here in this one. We've gone back and forth the whole way through. Smedley leads away with 17, feeds it. Dangerous pass. Who else but Day Cox with the interception? Her sixth steal of the game. Corman hard to the hole. Banks it in. Wave it off. It's a charge. That's another charge for Smedley. She is tough as nails. She's been doing everything here today. Leading the team in scoring with 17, taking charges. And that was a monster one right there. Under 2 minutes to play in the fourth. Jones. McCorgo inside. Back to a 5-point game. Rossignol wants it. The two bigs matching up right here. Rossignol wins the battle. 24 now in the game for Rossignol. McCargo splits. Nearly a turnover. Smedley picks it up, banks it in. Number 30's doing it all now with 19. Final minute to play in the fourth. It's a 5-point game. Rossignol wants it back. Jabs. Jumper. Doesn't get the roll. Who else but Smedley with the board? McCargo at the line for two huge free throws here for Georgian court. Her first free throws of the game. 61% from the line on the year. With that first miss, it is guaranteed to stay at a two-possession game, no matter the miss or make right here. 6-point Lions lead. Timeout. Eagles, 38 seconds remaining, post down 6 with a tall task to climb here at the end of this one. Out of the Eagles timeout, they'll have it side out in the front court. Porter, DeCox, Rossignol, Lansadell comes out of the elevator, and Green, the 5 on the floor. There's a foul called on Jones. Three ball, Lansadell rips the cords and brings the Eagles within 3. Out of the timeout, Eagles. That was the best case scenario situation right there out of the side out. 2 seconds taken off of the clock. Megan Lansadell knocks down the corner 3 to bring them within 3. Rossignol fouls Smedley. Smedley has been the best player on the court for Georgian Court here today. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals, and she set a couple charges as well. First one is off. 3 for 5 now from the line for Smedley. A 64% free throw shooter coming into today. 9 for 14 on the year.
Guys, 51.
12 for 19 now on the year at the line for Smedley. 31.1 remaining in the fourth. The second one drops in. That makes it a 2-possession game, 64-60. Timeout called here by the Eagles with 31.1 remaining in the fourth. Out of the Eagles timeout. Side out, down 4. Porter, Lansadell, Tyson, Daycox, and Green. The 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Lansadell has got it, just hit the 3. Porter will launch. Short. Rebound tracked down. Smedley falls on it. Lions out of timeouts. And a jump. Georgian court ball. 17.6 remaining in the game. Gillette fouled. And Courtney Burns just picked up a technical. Smedley will shoot the free throw. Water on the first. Both are good. 6 for 8 now from the line for number 30. And still time left. Of course, this game is not over, but that makes it much more difficult for the Eagles. Official sorting through something here. So Smedley will shoot 2 more here. Hits the first. So she hits all 4. And that really makes it daunting now for the Eagles. Off of the technical. And Georgian court ready to inbound here with 17 seconds remaining in the fourth. 8-point lead for Georgian court. Just getting ready to get this ball inbounded here. All right, ready to go. 8-point Georgian court lead. Goes into the backcourt for Smedley. She's immediately fouled after she just hit 4 free throws. Road upcoming for the Eagles. They will be playing at CSI on Tuesday at 5:30. And then it will be CACC play the rest of the way except for February 11th when they will host Queens College for a non-conference matchup. This is where the season starts. It started yesterday with that CACC game against Jefferson. And now the rest of the way leading up until February 28th, all CACC conference games, except for that one on February 11th. Day Cox misses a bunny, and that'll do it. Georgian court comes in here. Eagles played a great game. They weathered the storm to the Lions and pick up a 69-60 win. After committing 28 turnovers, they still get it done and improve to 4-9 overall, 3-2 in conference. Eagles drop to 1-7 overall, 0-4 in conference, and lose their 4th straight game. Georgian Court, they have Goldie Beacom at home on Tuesday at 12 o'clock. That'll do it for the first half of our doubleheader. Men's game is coming up next. Goldie Beacom in post. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.